Hello friends and welcome back to Fire Emblem Blazing Sword Hard Difficulty. Let's continue the adventure with Chapter 16, Whereabouts Unknown. Eliwood and colleagues defeat Bowker, one of Marquis Loss's lackeys. They then press on toward Castle Caelin, yet inside the castle many Laos soldiers remain. Eliwood and friends begin their assault on the castle to save Marquis Caelin. Chapter 16, Whereabouts Unknown. So here we have it's a pretty big map here. I'll explain the strategy here in a bit. There's still quite a few Laos soldiers in the castle. Where are the Caelin guards? I think about half of them were killed in the surprise attack. The survivors must be here somewhere. They might be locked away as prisoners. We better rescue them quickly. If Marquis Laos decides to hold them hostage, it would make seizing the throne much more difficult. It's settled. Let's find the guards and retake the castle. Plain and simple. Hold on, grandfather. We'll be with you shortly. Seize the throne. It's time to reclaim the castle. Nice and simple. So this map here, as you can see, pretty large. Quite a lot going on here. I'm sure you can see there's a lot of archers. There are a lot of archers. Okay, so let's just take a look here. So there's which one had the door key again? This one, okay. So I'll get that one automatically. Stealable door key from that archer. Fighter with a hammer, okay. And that'll do it, okay. So nothing too out of the ordinary. I can bring 10 units along, including all of Lynn's entourage from last chapter. Let's see here. What would be best? Definitely don't bring Florina, because this is an archer chapter. I might bring... Yeah, I don't think Dorcas and Bartra will do me any good right now, even though they have hand axes, and they've been working... They have been working well enough that I am considering them. I definitely want to bring Sane along. Sane worked well for me last time, so I think that'll do. Oh, and then Matthew too. I need a thief. Okay. So the trick with this chapter here is there's going to be some units hiding in this room here. Some story will go along with it, but there's units in this room here. And it's a rush to get up to them before bad things happen. Definitely, I'll explain more about that when the time comes. So we're gonna keep you guys nearby. I think that'll do. Oswin's gonna be down here for reasons I'll get into in a moment. I think everything's set. But I need to make sure the items are set proper. Okay, you have one. I have a javelin and a hand axe. You got that. Just in case, give you another iron axe. You have that, which I'm gonna sell right away just to get it out of the way. Is there anything? Yeah, I'll bring a door key along just in case. I don't need the torch. I'll do that. Matthew won't be seeing any combat, probably. I'll get rid of that. That. I'm actually gonna put... Who has room? Sane has room. Door key in the last vulnerary. Okay. And... Again, just in case, see what happens. But I think everything's pretty well set up here. So, let's begin. Of course I want to deploy Merlinus. Storm. The captured Caelin soldiers are most likely exhausted. I'd like to protect them and keep them from having to fight. I realize that makes it difficult for you to start planning a strategy, but I will do my best to take up their share of the fighting. Now, please tell us what we should do. Okay, so as I was saying here before, there are units hiding in this room here. You can see 3 generic Caelin soldiers, a familiar face in Lucius, and this enemy unit here, Raven. And you might think, oh, why is this enemy unit hiding in a room of green units that don't have weapons? Is he just going to start taking them out? No, there is a bit of story. These two are actually, we'll say companions. But Raven starts out as an enemy unit, and Lucius is just a generic green unit. There's a bit more story to go along here, but we gotta actually get to that point, so let's see what happens. Alright, let's begin. Ooh, nice dodge. And Rebecca getting them levels. Oh, beautiful start. I like that. Alright, we'll give Urk a little love here too. Boom. Yeah, this'll do. Hopefully. Nice hit. Oh, and another level up too, right off the bat. Well, okay. Hector getting strength, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we can have Marcus take out this knight. That way it's, I'm not wasting resources. I mean, I could have actually sent Urk in to deal with that knight, since, hey, they have low resistance. But we'll just leave things as they are. Ooh, and Eliwood is going strong right off the bat. That'll work. Okay. Shouldn't get knocked out. Let's just... yeah, we'll do that. Matthew stays in the center for nothing, so it doesn't get hit. Hey, that HP level up does help, so go Priscilla. Still gotta keep getting as much experience as possible, because leveling up a staff wielder is real difficult. Now, some of you might think, hey, why did you bring Oswin along on a map that requires movement? You'll see why in a bit. But we do have some story here. Hey you, let me out of here. What? Marquis Ostia's brother is among your enemy, right? Let me out, and I'll help you, but I must have the brother. I have a score to settle with House Ostia. Do you think me a fool? You work for House Caelin. I cannot trust your word. Then I'll have to break down this door and go through you. You were using Lucius as a hostage, but now he's here with me. No, Lord Raven, you mustn't. You cannot betray your debt to Marquis Caelin. Shut up, Lucius. You think me foolish, but you don't understand. How about it? Very well. You, get out! Remember, if you betray us, your companion dies. I see. Just remember, if that happens, you die next. He's a man of very strong words. Lucius, stay here and be quiet. I'll be back. So this is how Raven doesn't start attacking the soldiers. He gets automatically brought out at the start of the phase. It's all these archers here. Okay, just like I thought, it's not too much damage. But hey, a couple of speed level ups from Urk are definitely helping. Now the nice part is if... oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I forgot I was going to trade Hector to get his hand axe. Oh well. Take no damage for it. And very little from this. Yeah. Now, the reason I have to say I need to hurry is after a few turns, these soldiers are going to come out on their own accord and start doing damage, which could very well either kill them or kill Raven, which I'm trying to recruit Raven. Raven is another one of my favorite units to use. He's a very solid unit. And also promotes into the hero class, which is another one of my favorite classes. So I want to get Raven, but the way to get Raven is not to find Lucius in here and then have him sway Raven to our side. It's actually Raven's little sister, which is Priscilla here. So I have to get Priscilla up there throughout all of this to be able to talk to Raven before Raven does something drastic. So, as you can see, there's quite a bit going on here. Not enough, but I could make it so that it's the only thing that I can attack. You do some damage too. Oh, you got some speed on you. This is great. And that's enough. Man, Urk is actually turning out pretty good right now. And keeps turning good. My goodness, man. I like that. Alright. So we're going to do this instead. It's good to have a unit that can actually move a couple, or move some decent spaces. Alright, Lowen, you'll do this. Nicely done. Oh, and another level up for Lowen. Alright. Oh my goodness, these speed level ups. Okay. Now this is another chapter. I think I've been saying this for every chapter, but again, make use of Marcus. He's good. You want a unit that can get across the map in as few turns as possible? Use Marcus. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to leave... I'm going to leave Eliwood here. Yeah, that'll do. Just to block the way. The reason being, I am wanting to get Priscilla up here faster. As much as I'd love to stick around and just heal up units, I am on a bit of a clock. Now, with Oswin down here, there will be reinforcements coming in from the backside, which I think in hard mode it's a Cavalier and a Nomad. So Nomads use bows, which makes them hard to deal with unless you have a 1 to 2 range weapon. Or you are using an archer, but I don't think you'd keep an archer by themselves back there. So in this case, I'm going to let Oswin handle the brunt of that. And good job, Lowen, for hitting basically 2 coin flips. But there is still that bevy of archers up there that I don't like. Okay, small hit, but no big deal. Yeah, I think I've got like 5 more turns before they start moving. Okay. I'm gonna let Rebecca handle this shaman here. Urk will be healed up on his own time. We got Eliwood setting up a KO here for Sane, so I'll work with that. What do we got? 12? I think I'm going to take the guaranteed shot here. Matthew will stay behind. And these guys will move up. Your range is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I wouldn't be able to. I was gonna try to have Priscilla drop Hector here for combat, but it wouldn't have worked. So we're just gonna do this. Ooh, Marcus has almost got his first level up. Alright, these guys can keep moving up. And yeah, Oswin will just stay down there. Oh, this'll be no problem. Alright, Marcus's first level up. Oh, that's just beautiful. Now, Marcus's level ups, they're not like super low chances for boosting stats. Like, they're not incredibly high, but they're decent enough that I find that if someone trains Marcus, they could realistically have a Marcus that keeps up with them. Keeps up with the army, mind you. Man, Rebecca, doing work. Alright, and more archers, to no one's surprise. Okay, so we're gonna try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. drop Hector there. So we got another blockade here. This way, Priscilla's still protected. We'll do this. And since I got someone dealing with the reinforcements down there, I can just have Matthew be by himself. If you have no one around trying to get reinforcements, they'll eventually come from behind. And since they're on horseback, they're actually pretty quick. So they'll pick off any straggler units if you aren't bringing them up with the rest of your army. Oh, that's kind of cute. Went for Marcus, because it could actually damage him. Probably. Okay, and going for Lowen again. Well, not enough. Okay. Yeah, this is where you gotta play careful, because Raven and the archer share the same range. And there's two archers in the room above, too, so there's even more to worry about. So we'll see what happens here. Alright. So that's a hammer and that's a bow. What's the range on the bow? Quite a bit. And I want to make sure Priscilla follows behind. Your range is there. So we could do this. This way Hector's able to do something. I'm going to have Lowen heal up with a Vulnerary. But I will put a sword on, because I don't want to get hit by that hammer. And Marcus, you can deal with the archers in here. Yeah, still gotta wait a turn. As your range again, you could hit the stairs. So we'll put you here. Becca and Sane follow along. Open up the door, and Oswin just sits there and plays guard duty. Ooh, nice. Lowen's doing fantastic. Almost level 10. Oh, wow. This is honestly one of the best Lowens I've ever trained up. Like, if I'm using Cavaliers, I tend to use Kent and Sane, because Lowen just doesn't really seem to progress well enough, but I'm having a real lucky round of events here. Ooh, you dodged. Interesting. Okay, I'm still okay. Oswald's still playing guard duty. What do we got? The unlock staff. So I can use Priscilla to open doors using the power of staff magic. Okay. Yes, I will need someone to hit this archer here, so I think... Yeah, gotta bite the bullet. Then we'll have Hector and Lowen take care of the archer here. Probably should have swapped the order, that way Hector could have gotten more experience, but hey. It is what it is. There. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, hold on. Range check. So I'm safe there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay, that works. I can place Priscilla here. Nothing should be able to attack Priscilla. I say as I knock on wood. Should be able to recruit Raven on the next turn. Alright, that worked out. we go. Yeah. Ooh, I timed that just right. What in blazes? It's getting even noisier than before. Isn't that the sound of combat? Must be Lady Lindis. She's found reinforcements. It's time. What are you doing? I thought aid might come, so I hid keys and weapons here. How smart of him. What are you going to do? Your master. He's betrayed us. Lucius, I must ask, what will you do? I want to stop Lord Raven. However, in his current state, I doubt he will lend me his ear. And so I will wait. I will wait for Lord Raven here. I'm sorry, I cannot fight. Please understand. I do. Here, these are for you. For me? Vulnerary and a book of light magic? You don't have to fight, just protect yourself. I've known you only a short time, but you're a friend. I don't want to see you die. Thank you. Alright, now the soldiers open the doors. And okay, so it's just 2 cavaliers. We have a lance and a sword. Well, that works for me. And Oswin gets a level. Strength and defense. And a few other things on top of that. That's perfect. Matthew gets a hero crest. Oh, that's good. So this can be used for, yep, mercenaries, myrmidons, and fighters to promote to their classes. All right, and we recruit you. Can it be you don't recognize me? That's not surprising. You were so young when we were separated. And then she's like, wait a second, you're my brother Raymond? You've grown, Priscilla. Oh, my brother. What are you doing here? It's been 10 years since Count Caelin of Etruria took you in as his foster daughter. That's right. My adopted father has treated me with much kindness. But I am of Caelin's House Cornwell by birth. I still remember father and mother. I've never forgotten them. Or you, Raymond. When I heard that House Cornwell was lost, I was so worried about you. So that's why you left Etruria? You've come quite a way. Dear friends of mine in Etruria helped me. They provided a young mage to be my escort. Then we passed through Laos. The Marquess learned of my lineage and refused to let me leave. I would be there still if not for Lord Eliwood and his companions. His companions? Lord Hector, Lady Lindis, they're all such kind people. I'm so glad I came to Lycia, and now I found you. You've become friends with him? Raymond? I see. Then I will join you. I could not refuse my little sister. And besides... it's nothing. You're better off not knowing. Tell me, your lineage. Do Eliwood and his friends know of your heredity? No, we've never spoken of it. I see. That is best. Brother? Priscilla, we must keep our relationship secret, okay? Alright, if you say we must. Another thing. My name is Raven now. Raymond is a name I've discarded. Brother, you have your reasons, don't you? I understand. As long as we can travel together, I'm happy. If we continue on, we'll be able to see father and mother too. Priscilla, that's... Alright. Well, I've got Raven on my team now, which is great, because Raven can now actually recruit Lucius. But more importantly... Actually, what can Raven do here? Okay, good. I can... Oh, Raven's going in swinging. I like it. Alright, so that means I don't have to send Marcus in here just yet. But, actually, yeah, just in case. I'm going to keep Marcus here too. Most of my units here will now be handling the rest of the fighting. Most of the fighting, I say. But I say that went pretty well. Like, I've had chapters where it's gone a lot worse. Okay, everything's good. Now, there will be reinforcements coming in the top portions of the map too, but not as bad as the reinforcements will be down here. But against Oswin, they do nothing. That's how you use your knights. Alright. Yep. Now, if the units were still nearby, these soldiers would be moving, but I guess they're like, oh, we don't have to move now. But I am actually going to be picking these soldiers up. And the reason being, there is actually a side quest that I can get with this chapter. The condition to doing so is I have to keep at least one of those Caelin soldiers alive. And if I don't, I wouldn't be able to get the side quest chapter at all. We'll do that. That way Hector gets support bonuses. You know what? When in doubt, let an archer battle an archer. But yeah, if I didn't keep any of those Caelin soldiers alive, I wouldn't be able to get the side quest chapter, which has a lot of really good items in it. And I want to get those items. So I'm going to keep at least one soldier alive. But you do actually get different rewards based on the number of soldiers that stayed alive. If you get, I think if you keep at least one alive, you'd get a mine. If two of them are alive, you get a light rune instead. And if you keep all three alive, you get a red gem as your reward. So I want to get the red gem. So gotta keep all three alive. Man, Oswin doing some good work down here. Oh, you got a javelin. How dare you? Not gonna let Hector finish you off in one hit. Alright, how's this gonna work? I'd say pretty darn well, all things considered. Alright, now they move. Alright, so we gotta just play this out in stages. So what do you have? You just an Iron Lance. How well can Eliwood do? Oh, Eliwood can actually KO this knight. That's perfect. Get some experience on him. Get as many uses out of that rapier as possible. I'm still waiting for the day Eliwood gets a strength growth. We'll see how long that takes. Anyways, gonna send Lowen down. That way he can meet up with Matthew. Get Matthew up here faster. Alright, that's pretty good. As long as I only have to deal with one combat, I think all should be fine. As long as I don't surprisingly have long bows. Alright, just kind of keep doing the same song and dance here. And we'll get Matthew moving up. There we go. And I feel sorry for this knight. Except not really. Oswin getting another knockout here. And I'm not getting very much experience right now, but hey, all Oswin needs to do is keep these Cavaliers busy. And it's funny how I get just as much experience out of a round of combat as I do knocking out the opponent, so maybe it's multiple rounds of hitting the opponent might actually be better. Alright, and as expected, you have a javelin. And here we go again. Ooh, nice dodge. Alright. Yeah, same old song and dance. So we'll just take care of this archer now whilst I'm here. Perfect. Oh, okay. Can't have all good level ups. Alright, but that's enough range. I can get them out of the archer's way. And now we recruit Lucius. Lucius. Lord Raven, I'm pleased to see you well. Things have changed. For the time being, we side with Caelin. That is good. So you've had a change of heart. No, I will still have my revenge against House Ostia. The closer you are to your enemy, the easier it is to strike, right? Not wrong, but concerning. Let's go, Lucius. Alright, well, hey, Lucius is in our army now. Now, also has pretty good stats comparative to Urk right now, so if I needed a different magic user, I could certainly, oops, too many buttons here. I could certainly use Lucius and Urk, or Lucius over Urk. However, the side quest chapter actually introduces a unit that I might be more than likely using, but we'll see what happens. Nice dodge. Alright, that should be good enough for Sane to do a little damage. And that's all Sane needs to do. And you are a Javelin too. Hector knock you out. Hector could knock you out. Hector did knock you out. I'll take it. Okay, keep Urk there. Don't think there's gonna be too much more combat for anyone else but Hector and Oswin here. Since if you notice, the boss is a general, and I still have a Wolfbeal. Oh, wow. Oswin, you're kind of slacking here. I mean, you're not taking any damage, so I'm fine with that, but you should be better than that. Alright, level 12 Knight. I know a speed wing wouldn't do much for you, but I'd love to see a random speed growth just for the fun of it. Alright. And Rebecca's still getting some rounds of combat. Ah! Iron bow broke. It's not like I have a bunch of other ones. I didn't think it would be that effective leaving Oswin down there. Like, usually when I play this chapter, I just ignore the reinforcements and just keep moving all my units up. Like, just play this chapter fast and you don't have to deal with them. But I'm seeing the number of reinforcements that are showing up, and I'm kind of glad that I put Oswin down there. Okay, so it'll be a little bit harder to get those two safely out, so they may not be doing too much. Okay, but we are able to get Matthew up here a lot faster. Alright, let's get situated here. Ooh, that's painful. I like that. So just set Eliwood up there. Let's do there just in case. And, ooh, perfect last use of a Javelin. However, with those guys using only iron weapons, I may have not had to deal with a Javelin at all. I am Bernard, Knight Commander of Laos. I will test the might of those who bested Bowker. Well, you hit, that's a start. But you're not living past this next hit. Maybe? Okay.
This is a just reward for Laos's brutality.
Alright, but hey, beating a promoted unit with a base unit means lots of experience. And more defense and health for Hector. But that's good. That's right in line with Hector's class. Alright, but now that I've taken out Bernard there, I shouldn't be seeing too many more reinforcements. Some maps, if you defeat the boss, you might still see reinforcements, but some maps, if you do defeat the boss, the reinforcements will stop. So if you rush kill the boss, sometimes it might actually be a really good thing. So we'll see what happens here. Nicely done. So I didn't think Oswin was going to get this many levels. And looks like we are done with the reinforcements. So we'll just play cleanup here. Knock out the last few units, get the last 2 treasure chests, and all should be good. Ooh, and one last level up from Rebecca. Well, okay. You have a few good ones, you have a few bad ones. Alright, we move up. I want to do something here. Yeah, let's get that. I'm going to actually make use of the unlock staff. And then some health restoration. Yeah, all should be good. Try to put a little extra experience into Priscilla there as I get the last items. And I gotta say, that chapter went pretty well. Alright. Automatically open doors and get some good experience to boot. Just in case. What do we got? I think this is... Oh yeah, the Knight's Crest. That's a good one. Lowen will probably be the recipient of that one. And we get a silver sword. So here we have a powerful sword. Heal up Eliwood. It's just all in the name of getting as much experience as possible. I can move Eliwood closer to the throne now. And there we go. So all the chests are done, all the enemies are defeated. I'd say that's a pretty successful map. Let's clear. Grandfather? Grandfather! Where? Lord Howson? Where are you? Eliwood, here, on the throne. It's blood. Blood? Oh, it can't be! Lindis, calm down. He might only be injured. Come, let us find him. Yes, I must be calm. There, over there. There's someone. Who's there? Show yourself. Hey, it's this face that was talking to Lord Effidel last time. You. Layla! Yes, it's me, Lord Hector. It's been a long time. You know her? Yes, her name's Layla. She works for Ostia. Alright, she's a spy. So, spy within the ranks. Lord Eliwood of Foray and Lady Lindis of Caelin, correct? I am Layla, pleased to make your acquaintance. Lady Lindis, Marquis Caelin is back there receiving treatment. My grandfather is safe! His life is yet his own. Oh, Father Sky and Mother Earth, I thank you for your mercy. Layla, what are you doing here? I'm following Lord Uther's orders. I'm investigating Marquis Foray's disappearance. My father? What have you learned? Come with me. We should talk in private. Worrying about things won't change them. Yeah, good advice. Alright. Let me start with my conclusion. Marquis Foray is alive. And all cheers and jubilation. But of course there's always catches. I've been posing as a member of the Black Fang for several months. That's where I got this information. I believe it's true. Black Fang. They're the Assassin's Guild that Eric spoke of. Yes, we've known of their existence for quite some time. Please explain. The Black Fang is a guild of assassins founded about 10 years ago by Brendan Reed. They're based in Bern. Their arms reached quickly in several other countries. Originally, they targeted only nobles who abused their positions. The masses saw them as chivalrous, defenders of the common man. Their activities found wide support. Chivalrous? Then about a year ago, Brendan got married again. Black Fang's operations have slowly changed since then. Now, they'll take on any target, no matter how difficult, as long as they're paid. And they're no longer killing only criminals. Anyone is a fair target. Is this Black Fang responsible for what happened to my grandfather? Yes. We've learned of a mystery man named Nurgle behind Reed's wife. It seems the Black Fang is performing secret tasks across Lycia for Nurgle. Nurgle's trusted retainer Evidel is with Marquis Laus. He manipulated Laus into hatching the rebellion plot against Ostia. The first to answer Laus's call for rebellion was Marquis Sontarus. So Lord Helman actually did. Next was Lord Elber, Marquis Foray. So that's confirming what Eliwood learned from Eric. You're telling me my father endorsed this plan? I cannot say. I do know that he is with Marquis Laus currently, in a place called the Dragon's Gate. Dragon's Gate? Where's that? On an isle called Valor, off the southern coast of Lycia. I apologize, but that's all the information I have. Of all the places to be, Valor. Blast! What kind of place is it? It's said that those who step onto the island never return. The common folk call it the Dread Isle. If that's where my father is, however, I will go and find him. And this Dragon's Gate too. I'm going with you. I'll tell you right now, you can't stop me. I'm also going. Lindis, I appreciate your kindness, but shouldn't you stay with Marquis Caelin? Laus must be stopped. Otherwise, they might target my grandfather again. I also wish to help Eliwood's father. Losing a parent, it's an unbearable pain. It's something I'd rather you didn't have to feel yet. Lindis, Hector, thank you. You give me strength. Don't mention it. We're friends. It's what friends do, Eliwood. I'm also going to continue searching. Lady Lindis, I think it would be prudent to let the world think Marquis Caelin is dead. I understand. I'll do just that. Thanks. No thanks necessary. If you'll excuse me. Layla, Nurgle and this Ephidel, what are they like? And you know it's serious when the music changes. I've yet to lay eyes on Nurgle. I've spoken to Ephidel on several occasions, however. He's eerie. He always wears a cloak that covers his face, and yet his eyes glow golden. You can't miss them. They seem inhuman. And then we have a special side conversation here if Matthew is still alive. Is that you, Layla? Oh, Matthew, it's been a long time. What have you been doing? More dangerous work? We're spies, Matthew. Everything we do is dangerous. And that's true. So how long do you think this mission's gonna last? My objective is the same as yours, to rescue Marquis Foray. If things go well, I'll be in Ostia at the same time as you are. Is that so? You need to visit my hometown. Is that where you were born? Why? To meet my parents. Oh, so we have a relationship going on between these two spies. Well, that's that. See you. As slippery as ever. Didn't even wait for my reply. Then we have the knights here. Lady Lindis, everyone, I'm happy to see you all well. I'm going after Marquis Laus. Protect my grandfather. One moment, Lady Lindis. Please take this jewel before you leave. Jewel? We were able to move it before Laus's men ransacked our vaults. We will take care of Lord Hauser. Please, Lady Lindis, return to us safely. And that gets us a red gem. So a little extra gold for weapons. And because we kept one alive, we are accepting the side quest, because it's a lot of good stuff coming up. But anyways, thank you very much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed that chapter. It certainly went really well. Like, I think that was one of the best I've ever played on that. And I was playing on a harder difficulty too, so I'm quite pleased with it. Hopefully the luck will continue into the next chapter, because if all goes wrong in that chapter, bad things can go wrong. You'll see why in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching today. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.